here with my arena dub with Keith. Why won't it go on me? Hold up. Why won't it go on me? Hold up, we're gonna leave this replay. Hold up. Sorry about that. I'm charging my controller and it does that all the time. Here it is.
Oh, you have a 10 too? Oh, God.
Oh boy. We got this. Okay, this is not me. I'm not Nugget Boss. Where am I?
Hey, Ryan, when Brianna's here, you're not playing that the whole time. Got it?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Probably watching me.
We were dropping pressure pump with Keith.
There's two. Excuse me.
What?
Ryan. No? Ryan.
What? Streaming. I don't. No. So we landed pressure pump here. I see a purple scar. And then Keith goes and swoops it. But he gave it back, so. Spoiler alert. I tried to impulse him. I didn't have a gun. I got that burst SMG. Can we get like a quick moment to like look at like that face? Like, what is that? He just searched the chest in there. At that point, he said he'd give it back. I heard that chest. Built, because I knew where it was. Hopped to that. Searched it. Great AR. So. Let's go zoom in on here. So this was me on this side. Getting those pallets for wood. You know me. Gotta grab some max wood. I that slurp. Give me a scar. Then I came down there and checked for their chest. No. Then I got stuck. So I just did that. Had that guard redeployed. Spoiler alert, the guard redeploy didn't really. It lasted all game. I didn't even need it the whole game. And at this point, I had no clue where that chest was. I was so mad. And then I see that. And another burst SMG, because burst SMGs are so common. Well, I'm gonna pause it, see if I can get Keith's speed. There's Keith. So at this point, Keith is all the way down here. I'm still trying to move up a little bit. I'm gonna go back to me. So Keith is down in the lava area. And I see that Keith there, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit that up. And I see the chest, and I'm like, boy, let's go get it. And then I realized when I was landing there, I saw a purple gun, but I forgot where it was. It was down there. It's a deal. And I realized that, and I was like, oh my gosh, where? When I was taking the geyser, I was like, where is that purple gun that I saw when I was landing it? And I forgot. But you know, it's all good. I didn't need it. Deals are bad anyways. So then I see Keith down there, and I'm like, oh, okay, Keith. And then I see something legendary. And I'm like, what is that? A combat shoddy minigun? And I'm like, oh, it's a heavy sniper. And then I see it's a suppressed sniper, and I'm like, bet it's still good enough. I had to drop the impulses because I couldn't keep the glider redeploy in my second slot, and plus I hate impulses. I hear the chest, got the coordinate, get that half pot. Because Keith found a half pot too, but I was like, Keith, I found a half pot. Take that. See something legendary, boom bow, and then he found a shotgun when I didn't have one. And I was like, where is it, Keith? And I said, and I found it, right? And then I said I needed shotgun ammo because all I had was in the shotgun, and that was 10. And he was like, the shotgun's in there, the shotgun's in there. And I'm like, I need ammo. Because all I had was what was in there. And I was like, you know what, I'm not taking that boom bow because boom bows are pretty bad. And I was like, well, boom bows are good, but they're okay. We'll just put an okay on it. Then he was like, let's hit up Mega Ball. Or, no, then he's like, I'm at the, whatchamacallit, I'm at the, I have 2 ballers for you, and we got the baller, right? And I see that drop, and I'm like, Keith, there's a drop there, we need to get it. And he drops me the shotgun ammo, and I'm going down to get that drop because I spotted it first. And I got a legendary scar out of there, so I give him the purple. And then we go down to, not loot, but we were just there. The ring's there, so, you know. And I see the blue vending, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna hit that up. And then I see half pot, tac, and tac AR, and I knew Keith liked tac AR, so I marked it for him. And at that point, I had no mats except for like wood. I had like 80 bricks, so I tried to build up right. or I had like 30 brick. And then I see that and I'm like, I'm gonna get that. And then it starts building stairs on top of my stairs. And that's so annoying because it happens automatically. You can't just stop it. Not like that, but like that right there. It's so annoying because you cannot stop it. And it's just a waste of 20 mats. But my baller's up here. So I'm going to grab that. I'm like, Keith, where's my baller? He's like, it's up there. And I'm like, okay, sure. And I look around and I'm like, oh, there it is. And we go down to that, and Keith's like, let's go to Mega Mall. And I'm like, all right, sure, whatever. I'm gonna check Keith. Keith is trying to get up here using Prickly Patroller. He's up here. I'm like, let's get, and Keith's like, let's just stay on the outside of the ring. And I'm like, all right, bet. And then he's like, all right, cool. And I see, hold up. Oh, one person. And then I see the forest, and I'm like, Keith, we need to get max wood. And then I accidentally hit my baller. I'm trying to get it. Get that tree.
Can you invite me?
Oh, Keith, sorry, I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming the replay that we...
You're watching a replay?
No, I'm watching the replay that we got the dub on, and I'm streaming on. I'm showing it. Yeah, I'm showing it right now.
Watch your stream.
Honestly. Alright, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna chop down these trees, get full wood. And Keith's like, let's get it. And I get full wood, obviously, because I'm always a miner. I'm like, there's brick here too, so. I'm like, let's hop on that brick. And then I thought I heard something, like a quad, and I see it now. And then I start mining that. It felt like it. I had no clue where that quad was, but it was actually pretty annoying. I heard it and I was like, oh my goodness. And then I'm like, I don't see that kid. Or that's Keith. But then he's like, get your baller. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, Keith, don't go that way. Come this way because there's brick. So we get the brick, right? So we get in the brick. Like I stopped my baller. I build it in, right? And somehow my baller slides off. Because Keith put it in my build too. And we argued and it was like, whose baller it is? But because mine had 130 health. Because I hit it once 20. And I'm like, all right, let's grab our ballers. And I lost like 40 wood, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna grab that 40 wood. And I'm like, all right, I got my baller. He's like, that's not your baller. I'm like, oh, it has 150 health. This is yours. And then I see that campfire on. I'm like, did Keith do that? And then I see that school trooper, and I'm like, you're gonna get deaded. And I don't hit him here. Look at this. I knocked him here. That school trooper was a newest school trooper that ended up in the shop. I get the sniper to Keith, grab that AR from me, and then we hear his teammate gliding in. And we're like, his teammate. And then his teammate's up there, and we're like, you know what, we're not gonna, it's pretty good. And I don't know if he thought it was here or not. Hit him 40 there, right there. I missed a lot of shots, stayed on the bottom because I'm not a good fighter. And Keith was so low here in this. Keith was so low. Keith was really low, and he got the kill. Keith was like 30 health. And this is bunkers. And I was like, and then Keith's like, build a wall, build a wall, build a wall. And then he just ends up building a wall. And I'm like, Keith, you're gonna get up to full with that. Because he can. I was at like 80 shield. I was at like 84 shield. Yeah. And that's how low Keith was. He had like 30 health left. Grabbed a band-aid or two, I think. And then he got back up to full. Alright, now we were like, let's hop out. And I needed ammo. I was low on everything. That was not our wall, so I just shot it. Oh, and I'm like, bro. And I got, because I lost a lot of wood there. Oh, here's my boar. And I get that rest of the wood, right? Whatever. And then I'm like, and he's like, let's camp a mega. And I'm like, alright, sure. And there's 6 teams left. And I'm like, now there's 5. I didn't even notice there was this list of people, and I was like, okay, let's just play the game. And then when I noticed there was that less of people, hold on. Oh yeah, this is the part where we caught no action. Like, we didn't see anyone. So we were like, we're gonna ride around Mega and not go in it. You see the desert area still in the rain. Hold on. Why is it coming there? I've never done replay before. I don't even realize there's 4 teams left. And I'm hearing shooting, and I'm like, okay, cool, don't go near that. And then we're like, the desert part is in the ring. And we're like, let's hit up that. I accidentally attached him there. And I'm like, I see that chest, he doesn't want it, so I'm going for it. Get on my ball right. Get up there. A little hardcore parkour. And I'm like, alright, bet. Grab my baller. I'm like, Keith, where are you? And he's like, oh, over here, and I see him, and I'm like, alright, bet. And this is the part where it takes me forever to like get off this part. It's kind of annoying. Whatever I do, I can't get up here for like a minute. Not even a minute, but like 30 seconds. It's actually kind of annoying, but and I get up there and I'm like, come on, and I finally get up there. And I'm starting to get shot at, and I get sniped at. My bowler is 2 HP, so I'm like, Keith, get out of your bowler. So we'll shoot ours out. I'm getting sniped at right now. And I'm like, Keith, where are they? And I believe it's those guys, those purple ones. I don't know for sure. But then we're gonna escape. And they did not notice us going this way. Because if you look at the mini-map, you can tell they're going for a different team because they're not facing our way. So I'm like, all right, let's get it. And I see the shack. And I'm like, Keith, the shack's in the ring. And I see that build battle and like, I really want to snipe. And then Keith goes for it and he misses. But I'm like, Keith, get in the shack, it's in the ring. And the part, wait, what? Oh, what did I say? The part I'm in is in the ring, right? And that part over here is too, I believe. But I'm like, oh, this is the worst part ever. And I realized I had a trap and I'm like, you can't put them in shacks. So Keith is obviously here. I'm here chilling. And I'm like, oh, if someone comes in the shack, I'm like, if someone comes in the shack, I'm dead. I forgot to check something. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna move soon. And I'm like, okay, let's move. And I'm like, oh, this is not looking like it's in the ring. And then I get the thingy that says top 6, and I look at the thing, and I'm like, or it said top 3, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we can actually do this. So now we're at this point of the game. I'm like, see the top 6 or top 3, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I have a kill, Keith has a kill. Keith has 2 kills, no, he has 1. And then when the ring comes in, I was like, oh, I don't know if that part's in the ring, so I was like, I'm just gonna chill here because no one's gonna come in. And I'm like, should I destroy the trail? No. And then I look, and there's a duo left. And I'm like, Keith, we got this. And then I realized, I look in the chat, and it was people knocking out people, so I was like, Keith, I think there's 2 solos. but it's a duo, I believe. I don't know what happened to the one, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. So I'm like, oh crap, the ring. So me and Keith go, and he's like, I'm asking him, does he see anybody? And he's like, no. And then he's like, I see someone. And then he marks them. And I'm like, are they in there? And he's like, but sliding down, right? We're going to the ring. We see that building. And we're gonna hide behind this tree. And we don't see them yet. So I decided to grab out my sniper. Like soon, in like a couple of seconds. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But Keith moves, and I'm like, oh, I see building. And I grab out my sniper. And I'm like, oh my goodness, Keith. And then, right, I'm like, oh, it's a noob. And then I realize it's not, sort of. Well, he's alright. And then one's going for the drop, it looks like. Or not, but there's Keith, prickly patroller. He's sniping. He sees that person, but he misses. That's the ring, folks. And I'm waiting for him to peek, but he doesn't. And I'm like, I don't think he's up there. And I'm like, I wish I had some explodes. And then Keith starts shooting it down. And I started shooting the walls because I thought he was shooting the walls too. But then we got sniped at, and I was like, oh my gosh. And the ring was coming in, right? And I was like, oh, 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 oh. I was like, get that down. Oh, the other one went AFK, I think. And then we got trapped. And I accidentally destroyed that. And I'm like, we're dead. And there's the kid. I get rid of all their shield. Keith gets the dub. I think the other one went AFK and died in the storm. And I was gonna do take the elf, but then as soon as I was about to do it, it wouldn't let me. And that is the dub. And that was the next break. I don't know how we were supposed to get to that next break. Keystone Orange just is there. But that is how we got the dub. See you guys later.